Today I'm recording a makeup tutorial of how I do my makeup for a mostly everyday look when I'm trying to look a little more put together than my usual face. This is usually how I look on a daily basis. Right now I'm clean faced, I have no makeup on. Um, so yeah, this is how I usually look. And I'm going to show you some of the makeup that I usually put on when I'm going out. So stay tuned. All right, so I start with a lip balm. You can get you can use any of your favorite lip balms. This one happens to be a lemon shaped one that I got from Dollar Tree, and it works just fine. It has a lemon scented lip balm. I usually put that on my lips like so. Moisturize my lips, let it do its thing while I'm putting on my eye makeup. So I'm going to get right into that. I am using this Gold Star by CoverGirl Queen Collection. Okay. And it's number Q104. Don't know if they make it anymore. I actually got it at a swap. So, yeah. Somebody didn't want it, they hadn't used it, and I picked it up because I like gold. I like to put gold in my eyes. So either I have gold in my eyes, or sometimes I like to put like a burgundy on my eyes, or I like to put a blue or um, a light pink on my eyes, like a nudish pink on my eyes. Those are the colors that I rotate between, but the gold is usually my go to. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. I don't use a brush. I usually use my finger and I put it on. Right now you see me, I'm looking, I'm just going to put it on looking into my mirror that I have. Make sure that I'm getting it on there pretty good. And I like this one because it has a good color payoff, as you can see, compared to my left eye. My right eye is pretty pigmented, and I like that. And I put on a couple layers, making sure that I get into the corners. As well. Because it kind of brightens the eye and kind of wakes it up. So there you go. I have my eyeshadow on. And I'm not really dramatic when it comes to eyeshadow. I don't really like, do a whole bunch. I would like to get into smoky eyes. I've done it a couple times. One time wasn't successful. My first time doing it was not successful, but my second time was somewhat successful. It was kind of, subtle a little bit, but I would really like to get into doing a smoky eye, and I'll probably eventually get to doing that. But like I said, this is my go-to look when I'm trying to look a little bit more put together and going out, especially with my husband. So I did the eyeshadow. Now I actually do my mascara. And the mascara I'm using is from Bonnie Bell, the Fiber Mascara in the color Black Brown. Usually I go for something darker. I usually have, I like Wet n Wild's mascara. Their mascara is really nice. And my all time favorite mascara is from Maybelline, the classic pink and green mascara, and the blackest of black. So I like that one. But I picked this one up because it was $1 at Dollar Tree, and I needed another one, so I went ahead and got it. That was the same time I got the lip balm. So um, yeah, so I go through these. They say you should change it up like every 3 months. I usually go a little longer than that because I don't do my makeup all the time. So I know that there's not much bacteria in there. Um, but I usually maybe go through them like maybe every 4 months. So quarterly, I get a new one. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. And I usually do a couple layers. That would be considered my first layer. And then I would do another layer. Well, maybe like 3 layers. Because I'll do two and then let this one dry. Go to the other eye. And you know what's funny? I usually do my makeup in the car, like on the way to church, because that's usually when I'm doing my makeup anyway. Like during the week, I don't wear makeup unless it's just me and my husband going out for like a date night, and that only happens about once a month. But yeah, at church I usually put my makeup on in the car, and that is mascara and all when my husband while my husband's driving. I'm sorry, driving. But anyways, this is the final layer, and I like building it up. My eyelashes are medium long, so they're not dramatically long, but they're not short either. So I can get away with not wearing fake eyelashes. Um, I've tried them one time. No, I've tried them twice. I tried the one that's all together, and then I tried the individual ones, and I didn't care for them either way. The one that was all together popped up after I put the glue on, and let it dry. It eventually, popped off, and that was so. Luckily, it wasn't that embarrassing because nobody was there to see it, but I was like, no, that was the last time for that. So I did my mascara. Yeah, that's what I do for that. And then sometimes I put on an eyeliner. Usually I put on an eyeliner if I'm getting ready for date night. I most of the time I don't when I'm going to like church or something like that. But because I don't really have time, I have to get all four of my kids together, get myself together, and then make sure my husband has whatever he needs. So you know, you know how that goes. If you go to church and you have multiple kids, the church scramble life is real. It is real. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on, and I blinked. So it's not gonna be as thin as I want. And usually I do blink, so my eyeliner, I sometimes put it on a bit on the thicker side, not necessarily on the thin side. And I bring it out just a little bit. Now, I also like and kind of prefer liquid eyeliner, like the ones with felt tips. Oh my gosh, I love them. You see how it's kind of a thicker look, and it's a little bit more dramatic than just wearing this. Like I said, when I go to church, I usually don't have time to put on the eyeliner while I'm in the car. So I usually go with this. So this will be the eye look. But sometimes, like when I'm going on date night with my husband, or when I do have the chance, I will put on eyeliner. So it'll be like this. But just saying that, like right now, I have time to do it. I'm going to do it. Yeah, it's pretty symmetrical. And it's not like winged, but it's out a little bit. See, it's extended a little bit. I think I extended that one a little bit more than I did this one. So we're gonna extend that one a little bit more. Yeah, so you see that. I usually do not line the bottom if I'm going, especially if I'm going to church, because get caught up in the spirit. You got caught up in the everything that's happening, and you might tear up a little bit. And I don't want that all under my eye. I mean, it's a mess with the mascara, but it's a doable mess, but not with the extra eyeliner under there. But on day night, sometimes I do it under my eyes, so I do like that look. But for a no dramatic, there you go. We're gonna do a dramatic. Yeah. So it's a little darker than this side. So remember, this is a little bit more dramatic, and this is not. So we're gonna go ahead and continue that. All right, and then that goes up to the corner, and that one goes up to the corner. So you can see that a bit better. All right, and that's what I do. And that's my eyes. Eyeshadow, mascara, eyeliner. That's it. All right, now I proceed to do my face. And I use this brush. It's called an Eco Tools. I got this from Walgreens. It came in a set. Um, and this is just a big blush brush. And I have my Maybelline Fit Me in the color 355 Coconut. This is the Fit Me powder, the Set and Smooth one for normal to dry skin. I have dry skin, so I wish they would have made one that said like very dry. So you see 355 Coconut, Set and Smooth. Yeah, so I like that. I like for my stuff to be set and smooth. Now, I'm not like a deep foundation girl. I don't necessarily have to have it, and I usually don't. And when I do, I use a powder. And I just swirl it on there, tap, tap, tap a little bit, and just go for it across my face. And as you're going to see, it's not going to make a dramatic difference, which is why I don't use it all the time. I only use it you know, for extra smoothing. But my face is pretty smooth and pretty all one color, pretty much. Except for in the summer, as we get deeper in the summer, we're in Texas now, so my forehead might be a little darker than the rest of my face, or my face might be a little darker than the rest of my body, or something like that. But I don't bring it all the way down. I don't do the chin thing. I just bring it right here. So, and I'm not heavy handed with it, so I'm not worried about like a ghost cast, a line of demarcation from my face to my neck. Some people are worried about that. I don't really worry about that. I like to bring it under my eye just to make sure I don't have any dark darkness under you know, how it is for mommy life. Sometimes you don't get a lot of sleep, so you don't want to be too dark under there. So that's basically it. That's what I do for that. And with the same brush, I go with the blush. This one's in Show Me Your Cheeks blush by Elizabeth Mott. I got this in an Ipsy bag. Yeah, back when I was doing the Ipsy bag. I did about maybe 4 or 5 bags before I called it quits. I was like, oh, okay, that's about what, $40, $50 that I spent on trying different products. And I got like 2 mascaras. I got, matter of fact, the eyeliner. I didn't even tell you about the eyeliner. Oh no, no, this one didn't come in my Etsy bag. It was a different one, and I didn't care for that one anyways. But this one's Ruby Kisses, their style pencil liner in the color black. Yeah, so Ruby Kisses. I got that from a beauty supply store. Yeah, so this is in the color peach pink. And it's a really pretty pinkish color. It's coming off light right now, but it's a little bit darker, even though it's not that dark on my cheeks. When I put it on, it's like a shimmery, thing. So I just put it on for the shimmer, not the color. Um, yeah. When I want color on my cheeks, I have this Tarte Wonder Lip Surgeons lip cream. I don't know if you can see that. It's Tarte. Yeah, anyway, so when I want color, I'll just put this on my finger like so and dab it on the apples of my cheek and rub it in to give a little bit of, just a tiny, tiny bit of color. Because I don't feel like I need, a whole bunch of color. Like I'm like blushing out of control or something like that. I don't want that. But yeah, I don't need it to show. Some people put on blush and just want it to show. I don't need it to show. I know it's there. This one has a shimmer to it, so I like the shimmer that it gives when I put it on. And I don't put too much on, so I'm not too streaked or anything like that. And sometimes I will put it. Like down here, something like that. Because, like I said, it's like a shimmer. It has a really nice shimmer to it. So yeah, so I did that. I did my cheeks, and now it's time for lips. And I go between these 2 colors. Both of them are from Wet n Wild. It's their Mega Slicks lip gloss. One of them is in Raspberry Voice. It's a raspberry color. And the other one is Bronzeberry. It's more of a bronze copperish color. So I go between these 2. They're both not dramatic. This one's very light to nude, and this one is just a little pop of color. There's not that much color on there. So it just depends on what I'm going for, whether I want nude or whether I want just a little pop of color. So for the sake of things, I'm going to put on both for you. Just the nude one. I'm just going to put that on like so. And you can see that's how my lips are looking with that. And sometimes I do layer them. So, and then I want some color. I'll just put that over there like that. And it's a little bit of color. More shiny than anything else. And that is my routine. It's very basic. It's very simple. It's not all that dramatic. I can do it in the car, like I said, on the way to church. And it doesn't take us that long to get to church. It takes about 7 minutes roughly to get to church, depending on traffic. So, yeah, I'm quick with it. So, like I said, we did a powder foundation just all over the face. We did a blush with some shimmer in it. We did an eyeshadow for the eyes, a gold. We did mascara, a couple layers, like maybe 3. We did an eyeliner in black. It's kind of dramatic with a little bit of a wing at the end, not too dramatic. And we also did the Tarte to add just a tiny touch of color to the cheek. And we topped it off with lip gloss. So those are the very basics. And underneath all of that, you gotta have your lip balm to prep the lips. So thank you for watching my go-to makeup look when I'm trying to look a little bit more put together than usual, a little bit more extra than usual. If you guys have any makeup tips that you would like to show me, I will be more than happy to look at them. Leave a link below in the comments so that I can see your videos and I can subscribe to your channel.